JMayers, who's the Executive Director of Multicultural Marketing with Blue Cross and Blue Shield, who's written a new book called A Black Woman's Guide to Networking. Hey Juliet, how are you?
I'm doing great.
But this
Happy
book
to be
is not
here.
only applicable to African American women, is that correct?
That is correct. This book really applies to anyone looking to advance their effectiveness in business and in professional circles. And I've decided to focus primarily on black women, given the fact that I've had many experiences in my life that I felt we really need to address and have a targeted focus on helping women advance. And so while the name of the book is Black Women, it's certainly a lot of the principles apply to other women, and I like to say it's really for anyone who's interested in bridging those cross-cultural relationships.
And being a supporter of diversity and diversity enhancement, it's really a book for any group or a group of people who are looking to really improve their position and take more responsibility to get better. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
Tell us about why networking is so important.
You know, when I think of my own background and also my mother, who was really the inspiration for writing this book, it's amazing that I'm sitting here today, given, you know, I grew up in poverty, first in Barbados, and then when I came to the U.S., I came by myself at first to live with my grandmother. And, you know, I look at what my mother went through, what my grandmother went through, and the fact that after many years of what I now view as effective networking, but didn't recognize it back then, my mother was able to better her circumstances and that of her 3 daughters. And because of that, I'm very passionate about helping others and helping to bring attention to this critical issue of building effective relationships.
Well, really, it's sort of a pay it forward, you're saying. You know, you're
Absolutely.
clearly emotional about this, and I think that's great. You're taking your experience and you're saying you've benefited from adversity and learned how to do things, and now you want to share that process with other people who may want to improve their lot as well. Is that correct?
Correct.
Nice.
Now, what happens if you're shy and you don't,
like Rick,
like me? It's hard to network. How do you get over that?
It's hard when you're a shy Italian.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't strike me.
That's an oxymoron.
It doesn't strike me as being shy at all. However, you know, this book really is not about teaching people how to shake hands or how to overcome their shyness. I have to be upfront about that.
Okay.
It's really about what I call strategic and productive networking. So this is about people who have basic business etiquette and have been in the workforce for some time, and it's about how do you really develop those relationships to take them to the next level, to advance your business and to grow your career.
So just meeting someone doesn't mean anything unless you follow up and take some action steps.
Correct. And you know, I like to say, a lot of people tell me all the time, well, I know so many people, I have a Rolodex of over 500 people, I have LinkedIn contacts of, you know, 1,000, etc. And I say, that's wonderful, but how many of those people know you? And how many of them really know you in such a way that you can call them up and have them do something on your behalf? And, you know, a lot of that really goes back to, you know, creating relationships where you're actually giving and you're actually reaching out in a way that's strategic. So it's not so much about how many people you know, but it's really about who knows you and the context of those relationships.
You know, I like